Hello and welcome back to The Last Flame, where I play The Last Flame on the hardest difficulty, Flame Master, with Reborn turned on. Okay, so, of these characters, who haven't I done? The game has only given us one single character we haven't played before on Reborn, which is James. So what is your deal, James? So they still self-buff, they get 4 max mana and attack speed, so they attack a lot quicker, but they cast slower. They gain crit chance and increase crit damage. Sorry. So they stop becoming a healer and they become a DPS, which is kind of cool. All right, so James is a crit character who wants a bit of everything. Doesn't really, he applies a bit of frost. So maybe we go for either a frost or a debuff build. Unfortunately, literally no synergies in the team with that so far. So I'll choose James and let's try and mix this up a little bit. The only other synergy I can see here that's relatively similar to him is crit. So that's either Terrace or Okar. I'm just gonna go Okar because I like dogs. So awesome. Oh, we're given some juicy, look at this. So we got firewood with a double campfire path, which is extremely rare in Act 1. We're given pyramid, which is just ka-ching, a lot of money. We could potentially go here. Or we're given Curse Bar is air and Genie Lamp is air compared to Pyramid, in my opinion. I think almost every day of the week, Pyramid is just a strict upgrade to Genie Lamp. But I'm gonna go double campfire. I haven't chosen firewood in so long, and it's so cool to have that option. So now we have lots of things we can upgrade. We can roll to get a really good origin. We have some good options. So this is an interesting pick. Layla's a tank, and that works well with Okar, but that's not what we're doing with James. It's getting really dark. So let me turn on the light. That's better. Okay, so Layla is better. I think Layla's objectively the best pick here for Okar, but we're reborning James, and I'm going down the crit or frost build. And Cairo is kind of like crit and bleeds, which is at least debuffs. So he's debuff, kind of crit. So I like Cairo better here, just because I'm going with the James synergies. So James, what does he want when he's reborn? He wants spell power, attack damage, and that's about it. So let's just get Copper Axe because it's really good on Cairo, and honestly, Novice Arbalist because he wants both spell power and attack damage, which works well, and then you can have this. So this is some pretty good damage early on. So we need a tank, we need some AoE. Fortunately, we don't really need AoE that much because the boss isn't doesn't have lots of minions. Well, I'm struggling with words today. Okay, so debuff, AoE. Nula is plugging a lot of holes that our team has right now. Eslo is frost, but it doesn't generate frost. It capitalizes on frost. So Eslo is is also AoE as well. Is also AoE. I kind of just want to lean into James. I know Nulu is the right pick, but I'm leaning into Frost, and that's just because I want to. So none of these. That's nothing with what we're doing. We're not really surging. I don't need this defensive item. We're not shielding, although this shielding can be good on Eslo. I think we can do better, but none of those. Shock is great. Shock is debuff. Shock works well when you're casting because it has a chance to stun based on spell attacks. Fire Tomb's one of the most bonkers items, but we have no burns, so I think not. I'm just gonna go Thundering Helmet and hedge my bets and hopefully put it on a tank if we had one. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. So far so good. And look at this, Eslo, no equipment, does most damage and by far, so busted. Alright. So I'm just gonna go down the debuff path with Frost being the priority. I actually don't mind Ryu as an off-tank because he generates shield and he has a lot of lifesteal magic steal, so he's actually really good in that space. But he doesn't do debuffs, so I'm going Blake. This isn't correct the way I'm playing right now, but it's the way I'm playing right now. Book of Mana is pretty good. I love an upgrade Book of Mana, and that works crazy well with Blake. And honestly, so does Novice Arbalist, because Blake does, when he casts, he does damage based on attack damage and spell power, and his cast is scales with attack speed. So Book of Mana is the perfect item for him. I'm not feeling very strong, and so for that reason I'm not going to tab the fight. But we do have some exciting upgrades ahead of us, like Thundering Helmet, and that's it. Okay. All right. This is an option. This living axe is nuts. The bonus it gives you from the start of the battle is actually crazy. 10 seconds is a long time. 20% crit chance, 84%, this is when it's upgraded, 84% attack speed and lifesteal. It just makes someone like essentially behave like a machine gun for the first 10 seconds of the battle, which works really well with Blake. He's also got a base crit chance of 20%. So this means for the first 10 seconds, his attack speed's doubled and he's essentially critting every hit. So, and also his, like I said, his cast scales with attack speed. So that's a really, Blake is now popping off. I'm going to recruit a hero here because we still need a tank and I'm still looking for Frost. So we didn't really get anything, although he doesn't really deal Frost either because you don't want him to cast, so it's not Ralph. So I'm just going to carry on. Okay, this is a little sus. And a pro tip, like more like obvious tip, is just put your people that do AoE on the side so their cast goes through both enemies. I'm not going to tab the fight because I still feel weak. I am going to level up the heroes that I want to level up. So, these are all so mid. I'll go team power because if he gets lifesteal or magic steal, he's just going to give everyone a bit of spell power. So that's at least something. Not defense. This is actually pretty good because you'll get a lot of mana regen on Eslo, so it's going to do quite a bit of damage. And I think we're going to keep Blake around regardless because he's just working so well. So hang on, what's this? Every time you do ethereal, apply burns to all enemies. So he's got no ethereal yet. But if we find any on-attack ethereal, that's going to be a lot of fires because he's attacking so quickly. Onslaught's also really good because he is a hybrid character and he does have the Arbalist. And this is kind of mid because we're not summoned. So these two are really good options. And I'm actually going to go... I think I'm going to go fiery attack on the hedge that we pick up some form of ethereal damage because then he will apply a lot of burns in our debuff build. And then there's so many origins that work with debuffs, so I'm kind of just leaving myself open to get those coming up. And we can roll for them as well because we've got firewood. So I'm feeling good here. Despite I didn't sleep last night, so I don't know if you can tell like the bags under my eyes. I feel like a mad scientist with my hair. But yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Words. Okay, so these are crazy items, essentially scaling your spell power and attack damage based on time. And so if you attack quickly, sorry, not based on time. Well, yeah, based on time, but if you attack quickly, it reduces them. So here, the Conqueror's Mace is really good on Karo because he's got negative attack speed. And the Magic Blade will be really good on Eslo because we will get a lot of minus attack speed items for Eslo too. But now, I'm going to choose Conqueror's Mace because we already have the minus attack speed on Karo. And what I'm going to look to do here is sub out Okar for a tank, and then maybe sub out Cairo, but it's kind of awkward now that we've got this synergy going. It's very powerful. Like, he's really strong. This is good. This is good. This is good. This has, like, this is essentially double damage if you get ethereal damage. And we don't have it yet, but we will eventually. Okay, so... this makes us crit, not really what we're doing. Time travels is boring. Here we go, Zenith. Let's take a look. So we need Burn, Bleed, Frost, Shock. Frost, Bleed, Burn. Oh, Shock. Hang on a second. Are we a Zenith build? Oh, I don't think I've done a Zenith build yet. Oh, here we go. Let's make it work. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right, I'm going to do upgrade, and then rest. And it's definitely going to be a living axe because this is like bonkers. So now we definitely need to keep Cairo in because he's our bleed character. All you guys get off to the side. Thank you very much. And I'm not going to tab the fight because this essentially does nothing right now until we put the shock helmet on. But look at the damage from Blake. And now look at the damage from Cairo. So Blake shot up first, and then Cairo took over when he got the scaling from the Conqueror's Mace. So we've got really good upfront damage, really good scaling damage. We just need survivability now, so we really need that tank. Okay, so what do I want? Book of Mana's pretty good. We need a tank item actually, because we need to put the Thundering Helmet on someone, so that's perfect. Bit of armor. And I might just go... I'm going to go Novice Great Axe on you, because when we reboard him, we want him to have attack damage, because he's he's scaling his attack damage. And then for now, let's put our shock generation on you, which means we can actually activate Zenith. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness, good options. So Bleed Orb's really good because it just guarantees Zenith goes up faster for Bleed, and our only generation of Bleed is this really slow 4-second thing. So that would round Zenith out for here. Shackles is just better because we have minus attack speed here. So Shackles is like the pick. Although I'm now going down the Zenith path. I'm focusing. I've not made it work, at least in my videos yet. And actually, should we go to another campfire? Like, do we have much to upgrade? Like, good. One thing. We don't need another ability. It's kind of mid. But we can always beeline to a shop if we don't get much out of this Star Elite. So we'll start with the Star Elite, see what it gives us, and then carry on. Alright, so Minor Regen gives energy, no. Stunning his attack, that's really bad. These all suck. I'm going to go Mana Battery with the aim to switch it onto Ezlo's third ability and play. I'm still not going to tab the fight because we don't have a tank. Despite Blake going crazy with his little darts. Love to see it. Yeah, so Zenith got up to 24. So we're healing, shielding, and damaging 24% more than normal. Oh, double shock helmet? That's a lot of shock. Do we need that? Like, we don't need it, but it's kind of fun. Because there's a lot of items that scale well with shock. Let me just have a think. Ring Surge is also good. I don't think so. I think we can get like a different, like the Frost Armor would be better. And I'll go the Magic Dagger like for the reasons I said before. Now we'll recruit a hero. The view to get a tank. No. None of these. So let's carry on. And I am going to go to the campfire now because we did get a second thing to upgrade, which is the Magic Dagger. Magic Blade, sorry. I can't, unfortunately, put that on anyone yet, on Oslo. But that is okay. This fight should be a cakewalk, I reckon. I feel so powerful. Will I feel powerful enough to tab it? No, because we don't have a tank. So I'm just going to leave it at that and press play. Let's see if I regret it. Okay, so far, by the way, you're looking at the stats. So we have enough bleed. So the orb really did cover us for the bleed. All our other ones aren't keeping up. So we need to get more debuffs so the Zenith can scale faster. Tank? Ooh, okay. Doesn't generate frost, but at the end of the day, it's a tank. So, and we should be generating frost from these two. So I'm gonna go Ava, welcome on in. Come join the party. No, none of these things. Debuffs are the only things I care about right now. When the fight starts, apply 5 frost and heal. We're probably stripping the frost away too fast for that to be good. Tempted to do Bone God on Blake. 85% attack speed if he gets 20 attacks in. Is he attacking 20 times? I wish I could check the battle report now to see. But no. No, I think we can do better than all these. We're pretty rich on life. Healing, whatever. No. Blaz for burns. Yes, that goes on Blake because he's attacking really quick. So, Blake, welcome to the party. Okay. So, what's next? Gargoyle statue is really good, except it's counter-synergistic with Firewood, so I think not. King's Orders is really good because we have a lot of money, so we could roll to get the perfect item. Dino Skull is any good Dino Skull path. So we want campfires, just as a reminder. There's a double campfire path here, but it's pretty lame beforehand. Ooh, there's some pretty bad. I reckon this is the path I want to go. So no events. So Dino Skull's out. Gargoyle statue is out because it would remove the buffs from Firewood. So it's between these two. And because the shop's at the end of the run, King's Orders will have a good payout. Gold Snakes could, like, get out of jail free card, but I think I want to do... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do Golden Snake, and then I'm going to try upgrade 3 things. Oh, do you know what? Actually, scrap that. I'm not going to have 3 things to upgrade by the time I get there. What I was going to say is, if you have 3 things to upgrade, you can use all your life to upgrade at Campfire. And then when you're on really low life, just click the snake and it will heal you back up. So it's like a free triple upgrade. But we don't have 3 things to upgrade. We in fact have nothing to upgrade right now. So King's Orders it is. Process of elimination. In my mind, I think that's the only option. All right, you get in here. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. Your little shocky helmet goes on my new tank. I think I'm going to tap the fight now, and I'm going to level her up. So, gain shield based on... No. Gain attack speed based on shield? No. Crit damage does... Oh, hang on. Crit steal damage based... Ethereal damage based on defense. She will get a lot of defense eventually. Probably worth doing, and then we can consider giving her a crit chance so she hits with the ethereal damage. Now, I'm going to get Blake nice and close, because I want to level up Blake. Attack speed is good. Life is... Oh, life's also good because he's just so crumbly. He's only got 900 life. I think we have to do life. We can't let him get taken out by like some AoE damage or whatever. And I need to remember to save some trophies because I want to reborn James, who at the moment is not equipped with much damage. He's not doing much in the build right now. Alright, so... What do we want? So... I think we want kind of more of everything for James. Maybe a Book of Mana would be good, which is attack speed and mana regen. We also want negative... Oh, so perfect. Book of Mana. We want the Caster's Amulet for Eslo. So we just got a lot more powerful because of this. So now Eslo is scaling over time as well. And casting a lot more frequently. So you'll love to see it. You go there and press play. Alright, hurry up and heal yourself, Blake. Thank you. Yeah, cool. So now Frost is our slowest generation. So we need to get more Frost so we can make sure we're not capping ourselves out. Ring Surge is crazy good. I'm going to choose Ring Surge because it's not good yet because we're not generating Surge levels. But if we do, like it's just so much mana regen. And here I will actually give Blake another passive because we're going to do a swap. Now, this is more crit chance, which I don't think we need. This is... No, based on max mana. This is like mana generation based on max mana, no. I'm actually going to go critical healing, because he's critting a lot in the first 10 seconds of the battle. And we can increase his max life, so he becomes a healer for the team. He will now have even... Yeah, so he's already on 3,000 life heal. This is going to skyrocket up. He's going to be our sustain. And then we'll just do a switch and see what we're getting today. These are all quite lame. Would have been good to get something for the tank, maybe? That's good here. That's kind of mid here. But I don't mind, because we might want to give him mana regen later. No, these are all... I'm kind of happy with where we're at. We just need to give Blake something that does ethereal damage next. I need to not forget that. I probably will forget that, so sorry in advance. It's kind of cool team. It's not working yet, and the tank's too flimsy, so we need to desperately upgrade the tank. Yeah, look at the damage just from the Conqueror's Mace alone. 404 attack damage. It's crazy. Oh man, Amber Sword on Blake? That goes crazy. Every 2 attacks, which he's attacking correctly, gains crit damage for each burn and bleed on the enemy. I know we're stripping it away, but we're not stripping them away equally, and he's attacking so quick and he's critting so frequently. The only issue with that is he's not scaling attack damage. I actually think it's no to this, because we should probably focus more on the debuffs and the ethereal damage. That's close though. You could convince me that's correct. I'm going to be boring. And, ooh, that's kind of low-key good. Damage every 2 seconds based on debuffs, which works well on Eslo. I think these both work really well on Eslo. It's ethereal damage too, which you know I like, and we're scaling up 17%. Alright, it's Elben's necklace. Let's do it. I'm a little sus, to be honest, because we only have 45 life, and we got some bad fights ahead of us. But we are filthy rich, so we've got a really good cash out. We just need to make it to the shop. We just need to survive, and the tank keeps crumbling. So I'm a little nervy. All right. No to these items. Tank item is really what I'm after. Caster's Amulet's also quite good. 32 defense. I think I'd rather life, to be honest. Okay, power staff will have to do on Eslo, because I beggars can't be choosers. And I think we can do better than all these. I think I'm going to go Caster's Cloak for the tank. Just get more casts means more defense from the Glacial Strike. And Eslo can have that. So Eslo, you now become more DPS. And let's carry on. Alright, fight, be kind to us. Ooh, bad fight. Really bad fight. This could take us out. This could genuinely take us out. This guy does a lot of damage. I'm not going to tap the fight. I will level up the tank to make them more tanky. So he's doing ethereal damage here and spell damage here. So I'm going to go Magic Steel. Trying to get the words out. And then I'm going to level other people up just to make it so they survive. And the most important character by far is Cairo, because he's our DPS. I don't care if he crits. Lifesteal's good sustain. Life is good survivability. Mana regen's actually quite good because of Sanguine Rupture. Both of these are very good. I think because I want to go Magic Steel because he does ethereal damage here and here. So mana is very tempting for me. I'm just gonna do mana. I think that's the long-term pick. And I'm gonna press play and then just hope we survive. Because it'd be really sad to not be able to spend. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to lose. This is so much fun. This run. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here, okay. You didn't see nothing. We actually don't want Magic Blade because that last slot we probably want to use Ring of Surge. So, yeah. I'm going to do one roll. Bleed Armor. Bleed Armor? Do we even want... like, I think we've got enough bleed from this. But I'm going to do it anyway. I like debuffs. Crit chance of the entire team. That's good because it will get him higher. It will get him high. Yeah, it's pretty good. Lifesteal is probably better. We're quite flimsy and we're doing a lot of attack damage. So I'm going to go bananas because I really don't want to lose. I really don't want to. Like, Zenith is not it right now. Oh, we do need to reborn as well. So many things are happening. So James, I think we need to use a bit of money, a bit of trophies. Not life. Thank you very much. So James, welcome to the reborn party. We need to rest. And then what can we enchant? Blood Knight's armor is pretty good. I think this is also quite good. It doubles the damage from the necklace, which is crazy. Yeah, let's do that and then rest one more time because we can't afford to upgrade two things. So at all costs, we protect. So in this fight, is a lot. AoE damage is good, so Eslo is really good. Kairo's our biggest one single target DPS. We kind of just don't... What I'm trying to figure out is who can't we let die? And the answer is literally everyone. So we position and split up the enemies as much as we can and then just press play and hope. Come on, Eslo, get a cast out before they take you out. Yep, that's some good damage. Tank is gone as per usual. We need more survivability for the tank. And look, yeah, look, that's crazy. 10,000 damage from the necklace. Nice. And then we did get the 5,000 healing from Blake, so he is doing a good job there from critical healing. I still want ethereal damage from Blake as well. All right. We'll roll a couple of times, but I'm not gonna be greedy. Book of Mana. Probably pretty good on Blake. Yeah, good enough because I don't want to roll forever, so whatever. And then we'll go heavy armor on the tank. So boom and boom. What relic are we doing? Alright, so we're not max mana, we're not summon. Crit. Every mana regen gives crit, so we have actually a pretty decent split of mana regen across the whole team. The Shamanic Mixture is crazy, right? More spell power to the team, which the entire team utilizes. And ethereal amplification, so we'll do that. Oh, bad fight. Okay, really bad fight. Split the enemies up is the key here. You can go there, you two go here. 3 go to the tank and play. This is such a bad fight because they're Yeah, no, Blake, survive! Oh, Blake clutching it out, healing himself out before the tornadoes could take him. I like to see it. Another living axe? On James? More crit chance. No, we want damage on James because he's already max crit chance. His attack speed... 40% attack speed is pretty good on him. And lifesteal is good because it helps with the team power. Ooh. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't think it's actually that correct, but I think it's... I just like it, okay? Alright, let's do a switch and see if we're given anything juicy. Applying bleeds is always good. More debuffs is just better across the board. So we're more like a bleed build, to be honest. It's probably better here. I know I just talked about that synergy with this, but it's only 30 spell power. And this is a lot of bleeds because he's critting every single hit because when he casts, he gets like 100% crit chance. So I'm happy with that. Here we go. All right. So this is where we need to really increase in power because I feel like we're on the verge of losing. I would love Rinji in this build. He's actually perfect. And do you know what? I think we can because we don't need this for bleed anymore because we have the bleed armor. Welcome aboard, Rinji. This is now a Rinji build. I want the Book of Mana on him because we want him casting as much as possible. You're out of here, Cairo. You are gonzo. Unfortunately, our biggest single target DPS is gone. I'm not sure this is the play, but it's the play I'm making. So you get that. What else do we want? Hang on. Do we care about Eslo? I think Eslo is too good a unit right now. Alright, so let's take a look at these items. No. Pretty good. Pretty good on James. And James has some slots open as well. Yeah, let's do it. You just boost the whole team's crit chance, essentially. Love to see it. So don't need magic steel, not summoning, not surging. Crit deals ethereal damage based on attack damage. Crit does ethereal damage based on attack damage. Pretty good on James. It's more ethereal damage, which we are scaling. I think so. I think it's good enough because it is an orange item. So that goes there. Next up, healing, shielding, ethereal with this item. Healing, shielding. So healing's pretty good here. Ethereal damage is not really it. Survivability would be good on him. Is that good enough? Like everyone targeting the wearer? It probably is. He's honestly so squishy. I think I just need to put it on him. And this is a bad base item anyway, so we can always switch it out later. So see you later, Cairo. Probably a mistake. I don't care. Because Rinji, like, if you're not playing Rinji in a Zenith build, when are you playing Rinji? Like, that's, you know? Cool. I don't really want to roll, because if we roll, we can't really afford a good item anyway. So I think we leave. That was a really good shot. Didn't even need the thing. And then we want that there. I'm just trying to think, like, where can I put this? I can't really put it on anyone, because everyone's attacking too quickly. Like, it could actually go on the tank, but we don't have spots. No, that is a real shame to not equip that. That's such a powerful combination of items. Alright, Rinji, welcome to the party. Defense, spell power, or stun. Let's go defense. Let's just make him a little more chunky. And we can give you... that's useless. Gives me more attack speed, and let's give him another passive as well. Games. Oh, Omni crit, which would increase the amount of crit chance and damage dealt. That's pretty good. Shielding, whatever. Stunning's kind of good too, because he's attacking quickly. I think we've got Omni crit. That works well with just like literally everything we're doing. And yeah, do we tap the fight? If we don't have the fight, we have to next time, and that might be the dragon. Are we strong enough to survive? I think the answer is yes. This is why. This is the deciding factor, because we have Realm Shield, and so he's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 aggro, which is 64. defense. So he's doubling his defense. And while she's getting, so she's doubling her defense, sorry. And while she's getting extra defense, she's getting extra damage from Golden Force. But most importantly, she's applying a lot of debuffs on the enemies. So Eslo with their Old Man's Necklace should clean up. And then while that's happening, Rinji's doing their cast. And the reason I'm putting Rinji at the front line is because he's got defensive roll. So he's going to get lots of defense from all the allies. I hope that made sense. I'm going to tap the fight. I think it's going to be close, and I'm scared. Yeah, look at this. Look at the debuff generation. We're doing really well. Frost and Fire's our weakness, and that we cleaned up. We absolutely cleaned up. Look at you, James. Yes, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Wow, quite powerful. 200% crit chance. Are you serious? What's everyone getting? 50. That is very odd. I've never seen it where crit damage is less than crit chance from the Mythic Dagger. Awesome. Okay, so everyone's like max critting. Oh, which is really good for the tank because they got Golem Force. I didn't even think about that. Things are coming together, and my like 1 IQ brain cell is like really trying to hang on and understand what's going on. Okay, surging would be good because it would mean that other mythical spear does a lot of damage. Rinji's got no attack damage. But if we give him attack damage, this spear is going to do a lot. And we are scaling Shemang Mixture. I'm going to go to the spear. I feel like that's pretty strong. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, we don't need that anymore. This is summoning. I don't want to do less attack damage. So I'm going to go Frost. This is an item we can switch out later. So we're going to go to Campfires and Shots. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that path. I think I want to dodge this shot because we won't have enough money by the time we get to it. We'll go to this one and hopefully we can do this. I want to make sure we save enough life for the Twin Dragons because they can always take you out and play. Remember, we're bad in fights where there aren't many enemies because the synergies of Ava aren't very strong for single targets. She likes as many units as possible. And here we go. Serrated Fist goes straight on Blake because ethereal damage is more burns and we're low on burns. So now all we need to do, I'm getting so hyped. I love this game so much. Now what we need to do is get Frost. Frost is our worst one. Okay, so who's this? That's a lot of damage. So we'll do that. And actually, kind of mid, but no, I'm not going to do it because the end fights are only like 1 or 2 units. So this has not much impact. These two have a lot more impact. And I think, I'm going to go to the attack speed because that's so good on James. I'm going to rest and let's proceed. Okay, where are we? Split allies up because these guys do AoE. And just press play. What are you going to do, enemies? Oh, wow, you hit 2 units at once with the AoE. That's nothing. Yeah, cleaned up. It's coming together very nicely. And did I forget to equip? No, I didn't. He doesn't have a spare slot. Or old mate serrated. Now he does. What do we want? Attack damage, attack speed. Literally anything works on him. But I don't want max mana. Well, not literally. I'm explaining. Literally. No, none of these. He doesn't need crit chance. I hate the small quiver. I almost never would recommend choosing it. There's just so many other things are better. I'm getting really bad items here. And that's the last roll because I want to save my money for the Twin Dragon. So I'll go this mace. And fine. Some more maces. One, because mace is good with mystical spear on Rinji. And we just need something on old mate here so that he can do his ethereal damage. You'd love to see it. Really bad fight. These guys' orbs do infinite damage. So I like to put all my allies behind the tank. And I am going to level up Rinji to give him a bit of defense. Or magic steal, because he does ethereal damage. A lot of it as well. Watch the orbs come out. And so, yeah. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, I never thought about that. If everyone's behind the tank, all the orbs go in one direction. So he just got shotgunned. He got one shot there, one shot tap there. Okay, next time I'm going to do the opposite strategy. I'm going to split everyone up. That was funny. I love this. So do we have any surging effects? We do here. On cast, trigger all whenever you surge. Per surge. I don't think that's whenever you surge. That's per surge level. So I don't think it's quite the same thing. I'm going to roll. Max mana, no. Every third crit does crits to everyone. We don't really have space for that. Every 2 attacks aware gains mana regen. We don't need more mana regen as low because they're already good enough. Max mana, crit damage, surge. No, none of these. Ooh. Every 2 seconds, deal ethereal damage based on defense. That would be good on the tank, but we don't have slots. This is... Oh, I tell you what. I'm going to go Skeleton Staff, a very rare pick, because what it means is we can crit with our debuff duplication. So we can get 8 debuffs every time he casts. And he is critting near 100% because of the Mythic Dagger. So this is unusual for me. I rarely pick that, but it works really well here. I'm going to level up Ava because she's so crumbly. She's not doing much damage, is she? Yeah, she's doing jack all. These are all kind of mid. But Snow Muscle has the highest upside, so let's go switch and get something defensive on her, which is Vampiric Instinct. Instant half health max heal is a lot of survivability. Love to see it. Okay, Twin Dragons, guys. 42 life. Those few rerolls that I did before could be the end of me. And I'm not going to tap the fight because I'm going to tap one of these fights. This is sus. This is really sus. Fortunately, Rinji's stronger because of this. Ava's stronger because of all this that she's got going on. You've got a bit of magic steel to heal yourself. You've got plenty of whatever. And you are actually... So we'll lose James. James has no survivability here. But we should be able to live long enough that these guys evaporate. Because I think after 30 seconds, they just go away. So we'll press play and just hope. James is healing for some reason. Why is James healing? Talk about the worst take ever. Oh, he's got Living Axe. What am I talking? James will crumble here. No, James is Living Axe, so smashed it. We're kind of full up on slots other than Rinji. So Rinji, I would like some mana regen. And we can roll because that was the fight I was scared of. I'm looking for the Book of Mana. 1, 2, there we go. Ooh. Slots are full, and we are good. We're good to go. Increased Surge Cap is kind of good because the spears do more damage based on the surge level. So if we find a way to surge, that's a lot of damage. And I did want to go to the shop, although because of all my reckless rolling, I can't. Go to armor and then double rest. Awesome, but what it does mean, we could probably do 2 boss fights in a row. I'm definitely going to tap this one. Play. Yeah, our damage is really high. Look at how powerful Blake is. That's crazy. Just because of this. The Serrated Fist is very good. It's kind of a joke how good ethereal damage is in this game. 32. Everyone's applying like a good amount of debuffs, and good old. Thanks, Rinji, man. That's why I added you. That's 84 debuffs from Rinji alone. No. Oh, every crit does damage based on debuffs. Crazy strong. Straight onto Rinji. There you go, mate. Crazy strong. Burn Orb, perfect. Oh, that's so many shocks. But we don't need it because we have the armor, and we are lacking in burns. So next, honestly, to round out the build, Frost Orbs would be good. I think we can. Do we have any good upgrades? Oh, we do. Enchanted Claw upgrade is a lot of damage. I'm going to go Campfire. I think it's actually correct to go this. Then I'm going to rest, and then I'm actually going to enchant the Realm Shield, because in this next boss fight, there are 2 enemies that can target 1 unit. So here, they can both target her, sorry, and then she gets another 72 defense from that. Yeah, 160, that's really good for the tank. And yeah, cool, easy, that happened really quickly. We don't really need, like, honestly, Emerald Staff's okay on Eslo, and we do have a spot. It's a bit more survivability, but I think we're kind of okay with survivability. So let's do a roll. Let's see what we can get. Many Faces Mask. It's actually really good on anyone but Eslo, because it gives more frosts, more attack damage, more defense, and more damage based on debuffs on the enemy. It's actually really good on anyone but Eslo, because Eslo is attacking really slowly. So let's give it another roll. Share mana out to the team, crazy damage on a hybrid character, double debuffs generated, Eslo's doing none. Oof, yikes. Fine. I'll go Sunstaff and I won't be happy about it. Okay. Stunning's kind of cool. Bit of spell power, survivability. If we chose Pendant of Power, what would we get rid of? I guess Tomb of Frost, because our Frost is our worst generation. Yeah, let's do it. I think that's worth it. Spell power to the team is kind of good. And here we'll go to the shop. So. Ooh. I don't think I care about Eslo's damage from their cast. So what I'm going to do here is actually just gut Eslo's spell power. Dismantle. Let me know if you think this is right. I reckon it is. Dismantle the, get the other casters having a lot of them. Now they've got a lot more mana regen to share out with Sunstaff. Even more when I put Ring of Surge on them. Now we just need a way to surge. I should have thought about that before I did this. And we're not given any. But we can roll. It's so tempted to get Mystic Spear though. Is Mystic Spear better than like Serrated Fist? It probably is, but I'm not going to do it because I want to save my money. We need to figure out a way to surge fast. Ethereal damage. Is Eslo doing any ethereal damage? No. Who's doing? Oh, we have no spot left. So we need to generate energy, but from spell damage. Right, I'll give it a couple rolls. No. Critting, not frequent enough. Here we go. Healing and shielding. How much is Eslo here? Eslo is technically healing from the self-sustain. I think that might be enough. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're strong enough to win, so let's see if this is worth it. This is kind of like a wild play, to be perfectly honest. And look at the... Oh, I forgot to put the old man's necklace on. That was like our biggest damage. What am I doing? Oh no. Alright, scrap that plan. This is what I'm doing instead. It's just too powerful. It's so much damage because of poison. Misplay, but that's okay. Like I said, operating on not much sleep. Excuses. More bleed. Go for it. Play. Now watch these debuff numbers go up and up. Nothing will be able to keep up with bleed because we have so many bleed synergies. Yeah, that's crazy. And actually, Eslo's damage wasn't good enough to focus on. So I'm going to switch this back on because we did get, yeah, look, we got to Surge level 8. So that's a lot more mana to share out the team, which will make everyone a lot more powerful. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry for the backwards and forwards, but I'm just thinking out loud, essentially. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. I either get in there and I don't think we can level you up. Okay. That's okay. Now it's in 120. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 400% more damage, healing, shielding done. Really unique run. One of the most unique runs I've had in a while. At least I don't play rounds like this very often. I rarely choose Zenith because it's so hard to get online. But we were extremely strong. We did it, guys. We did it. 300,000 from that Serrated Fist or whatever it's called alone. 300,000 damage. That thing is crazy. And I honestly, barely had its attack damage scaled up. And by the way, remember how I was deliberating that orange item, the bone axe thing? He only did 15 attacks. So getting to 20 attacks is actually really difficult. Massive healing here. So many debuffs from the armor. Really cool run. Awesome. Very rarely do I do a run where Eslo is my worst character. Cool. Awesome. Well, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Cheers.